Okay, so today we're working on the 2011 Hyundai Santa Fe, and we're doing rear upper control arms because the ball joints are shot. So what's required is that you drop the whole rear suspension system to get access to these 4 bolts on the top, because they're up inside here and it's impossible to access them. So disconnect the center support at the drive shaft, disconnect the exhaust, remove the muffler, support the subframe assembly with a transmission jack, disconnect the wheel speed sensor harnesses from the upper control arms and the body, and carefully lower the suspension to relieve the pressure on the springs. Take the coil springs out one at a time. And I disconnected all of the cables, the cable attachments for the parking brake cables, because I didn't want to disconnect the parking brakes. Also tie up the brake calipers on either side. Now we should be able to access these upper bolts. Hopefully they come out, and change these upper control arms. Okay, so we're back together. New control arms installed on both sides. Subframe reinstalled up against the body. Springs reinstalled. Exhaust reconnected. Hanger support reconnected. I'll take this off. I'll take that off after. If you do disconnect this universal, this rubber drive here, note that the bolts with the nuts attached have a left-hand thread on the nut. I took the bolts off in an attempt to disconnect it here like it says in the manual, but I could not get this separated, so I elected to just drop it at the hanger here and support it evenly while I dropped it down, as you saw in the previous video. Everything looks to be back in place. I changed these lateral links because the adjusters were seized for the toe, and there was play in the outer tie rod in the lateral link on both sides. So it's ready to go for a wheel alignment.